Got to talk about. I mean, it's not going on. Well, it is going on. They have the not invited tournament as Michael is sporting out. Or in the NITs, Miami's going to the finals against Stanford and Sons. Going against Stanford and Sons there.
Yeah.
So Miami's doing its thing. Representing the ACC. Duke is doing its thing. Representing the ACC. So there's some big matchups. We want to talk about the best player in the Final Four because you can't help but look at these guys and be like, hey, what are they going to do in the NBA? Yep. Where are they going to go? So I picked 3 to talk about. There's more than 3. There's other guys. Michigan State has pretty good guards. But let's talk about Jahlil Okafor from Duke. Big man, almost 7 foot, 6'10", 6'11", it's close enough. 6'10", 7 foot. Kaminsky, big guy from Wisconsin, great player, and as well as Decker. Sam Decker. I like Sam Decker a lot. 6'9", can handle the ball. Yeah. He's like a white version of Kevin Durant. He can handle the ball. Mike Dunleavy, good player, good boy.
I like big physical guys, which is why I have to go with Okafor. I feel that Kaminsky's kind of a good combination of the two.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I know you compared him to like a Dirk Nowitzki. I think that's pretty accurate.
That's the question. Would you rather have a true big man or a swing man like Dirk?
See, I think a true big man, again, I've mentioned this
before. Like Anthony Davis versus like Dirk or something.
I look at someone like a Shaq in his prime, you know what I mean? Like having that kind of size and being that physical, like down low and stuff is huge and can really turn the tide in favor of your team. So I think an Okafor is definitely my pick.
What's tough as a Duke fan, I'm rooting for Duke here. It's tough seeing Okafor because he's a freshman. Duke starts 3 freshmen. Some really talented players, also along with Tyus Jones, who's a great guard. Okafor is most likely going to go to the draft. I mean, it's why would he stay? It's like, do you want to take some more classes, some more online classes, or do you want to make millions of dollars? Like, I think I'll make the millions of dollars. Yeah. But what if some of these kids stayed? I mean, can you imagine? I mean, it's all fantasy here, but just some of these teams. I mean, Anthony Davis, we're talking about in our NBA section about possible MVP status, and he would have been a senior at Kentucky this year. It's huge.
How scary would that have been?
How
crazy with all the talent they have. But that's the thing. That's the world we live in right now. Well, at least for one more season, at least, until players have to stay at least 2 seasons, which I believe starts next year. But yeah, it's like guys just don't really do that anymore. That was kind of something you saw maybe back in 80s, maybe when that kind of started to fall off. Suddenly guys were like, well, if I can go pro, it's like, why am I wasting my time here?
So let's also, before we go, I want to talk about coaches. The top coaches. A lot of great coaches here.
Tons.
Tom Izzo, Krzyzewski,
Calipari,
all these guys. Who's your coach? Or who do you like as the coaching style the most?
All those coaches are great. Got to go Coach K. Got to go Coach K simply because of the fact that he's the face of that program. He's made that program what they are today. Calipari is a great coach, but he's bounced around. Hell, the rumor is he might go back to the NBA.
Yeah.
Whereas Coach K is establishing, he's cementing his legacy with Duke. Coach K's court.
Coach K's court.
Yeah.